Yeah, we had a lot of random people show up last night.
My show was fun last night with Adam Burke. It was fun.
That was
Adam Burke.
killer lineup.
Yeah, that was fun.
Um,
I've had some great lineups this week. I've been a part of some great lineups this week. So
yeah. Any lineup you're on is a great lineup, KB.
Oh, thank you. But for real though, Rob Hines' show was pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I get a message from Rob Hines,
Is it like, hey, goddess? Or
oh, it's, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, what does he call me? He'll be like, hey, hotness, a.k.a. Blaze. Like, it's something like it's a synonym,
Yeah.
you know? But every time it's just like, it's a swipe up on a Snap story. And
Yeah.
you're like, that's hilarious, girl. I'm like, thank you. I feel so special. And then I'm like, miss you, buddy. And he's like, you don't have to. I'm here. And I'm like, all right, bet.
He's I think trying to actually move back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would love that.
So
I would love that.
he's so cute.
I saw your fam at the SNF show.
Yeah.
Loved that.
Yeah.
I had the worst FOMO. I was like, oh my God, I need to race after work.
Wait, hold up. The FOMO that you're about to feel from this show.
Oh no. Oh no.
First off, it was just a fun ass show because it
Yeah.
was our SNF miss. Mm-hmm. Mike Rimley performed.
Love Mike Rimley. I heard he crushed.
Yeah, he had a great set. His parents were there.
Oh my God.
I love both
You
of those
do
things.
not know how much I adore his parents.
Yeah. And Miss Eileen was like, so where's Aimee?
Again, we adore each other. Like every single time I see Mike, I'm like, say hello to
T
your parents.
was there getting
I
it.
know.
Kara was there.
I
chilling.
know. They looked gorgeous. Y'all looked gorgeous. I was like, son of a fuck. I hate that I work Thursday evenings.
It was a fun night.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the comedians that was a part of that.
It was stacked. It was stacked. We did last year's, yeah? Or the year before? I don't
Might have been the year before.
Time is weird to me,
When is what?
Hey,
honestly.
real quick, this is the reason why I smoke pre-show. Because I really do got a reason. Yesterday, on the trail, enjoying the beautiful day. Y'all motherfuckers with these motorized bikes.
Out of control?
Out of control, G. Out of control. Like, number one, like, it's just, like, every once in a while, pedal. Like
You can't let it do it all for you. Come on. You got to do a little bit.
every once in a while, pedal.
My knees hurt too, baby. My knees hurt too.
The other thing is those buddies, they never do, like, I'll be running on the trail and these motherfuckers will never do a, like when you're on the trail.
on your left.
Yeah. They just come whizzing. They like, you don't hear that? Like, bro.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But I can't tell what
Which
side of me you're on.
Like,
You could yell it.
like,
I'll move.
yeah.
Didn't
And
you hear me? Yeah, I thought it was a mosquito. It's like, sorry.
Oh my God. We got T and Kara in the chat right now.
Yo, I'm
We've
getting
missed
it.
you guys. Thank you for the sub, T.
Hey, I think I'm gonna start a happy corner workout training group.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I've been feeling
I'm motivated.
great. I've been
KB.
feeling so fucking good.
I'm motivated. I've lost 12 pounds.
Fuck yeah.
Ready to get it. I'm ready to get it. I'm motivated.
Me too. I'm feeling.
You
good.
know how you get in the groove?
Yeah.
And I'm not even doing that much, so I know I can do more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm fucking ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but for real, like those motherfuckers. But on the flip side, do go out and enjoy and like exercise your body, cause that, like, for real, honestly, there's nothing that makes me happier than when I like work out and then I smoke weed, shower, and like eat some bomb ass food and chill.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then that one last smoke right before you go to sleep is the best fucking sleep ever. I swear to
My
God.
favorite smoke of the day.
Yeah.
The one right before bed.
Timmy, do you have a before bed toke or not?
Yeah, I usually do. You know what? For the longest time, when I started smoking, one of our brother's friends used to give me so much shit for smoking
and going
and
to
then
bed?
going to sleep.
It's a waste
It's
of
a
weed.
waste of a fucking high.
People used to say that to me about smoking and then eating. What a waste to your high. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, I was always the eat after or smoke after eating. Like it was
I
like
could do- I'll do
cigarettes for
both.
me,
Yeah.
where it's like a big old meal and then smoke. And you're But now I definitely do because if I don't smoke before I go to bed, I have fucked up dreams.
Really?
Yes.
Samesies.
When I have to quit smoking for an extended period,
What kind of fucked up dreams?
it's usually like
If you say the same thing.
shit falling from the sky, right? Like end of the world type shit. Sometimes it's like bombs, sometimes it's like meteors, sometimes it's just random shit, but it's usually something falling from the sky, but like slowly. So you're
you have
like
to watch
you have
it.
you know it's coming.
And you're like, well, who do I have to call right now?
right.
Yeah, I've had that once, and it was like right at the beginning of the pandemic. And you know that music you're supposed to listen to that helps you fall asleep. I don't know. It's like I don't know what it is. It slows your heart rate and shit. I listened to that. I was like, let me try that instead of watching TV. I had this dream that it was the end of the world. Nobody was on the road because everybody was at home. I was the only one on the road. The world was ending. Like literally roads collapsing around me, lava, meteors. And I'm just like, welp, who do I call? My mom? Who do I call right now? And then I woke up like right as I was dying. But mine aren't those usually. Mine are somebody that I love is either dying or they're killing me. The amount of dreams I've had about our mom murdering me.
Wow, this is deep. We went there.
Let's explore that.
It's a lot of meaning.
Ahu's face just got sadder. Like it just. Oh, buddy.
You know what it is, though? You know how you're doing stuff in real life that incorporates into your dreams?
Yeah.
I sleep on my stomach or like on my side, and my face is usually like close to the pillow, like not buried in a pillow, but right there. And most of the times it's a dream where like it's just me and my mom doing normal things.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's choking me and like trying to kill me. And then I wake up because my face is buried in between two pillows and I can't breathe. So it's not that deep. But it's,
Wow.
yeah.
No. Mine are. Mine are all like, if I have dreams or nightmares or whatever, mine are all weather related.
Oh, like special weather events.
Yeah.
Tornado, you running from a tornado.
Yeah.
For some reason, you're running in sand. Does anybody else run like they're running in sand in their
Or
dreams?
against a very strong wind.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh, the amount of times I have dreams where I'm trying to get to a stage. Like they're calling calling my name.
Yeah, yeah.
They're coming to the stage, the very funny Aimee Blaze, and all of a sudden I'm on a beach, and I'm like, oh no, my clothes are wet. I have to change.
Why
Do you know how
can't I
hard
get
it
there?
is
Why
to
can't I-
change your clothes while you're wet in a dream? It's impossible. Nothing. You can't wear anything. And then, of course, you have to run through the sand again to get to the stage. To the stage. You can't just walk, mosey on up. You're all of a sudden walking in lava.
Yeah.
It's never easy. Those are the worst. I hate those.
Oh.
Yeah, we were trying to do words, but
I was so intrigued by your dream.
listen,
Well,
this
no,
is also coming from the chick who had that dream, that very extensive dream about chicken nuggets.
you had Barbies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a bag of Barbies. Were you that girl that had a gang of Barbies? Because, yeah, you talked about how you had the house and
I had the dollhouse, not the Barbie house.
Oh, okay.
To go, my Barbie did not fit in the dollhouse.
Too tall?
Too tall.
Yeah.
But she would still go in there. She was just always laying down.
So, you know, obviously the Barbie movie's out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, my girlfriend was having landlord issues, and she was like, yeah, she's trashy bitch Barbie. She was like, what's the accessories for trashy bitch Barbie?
Pack of Marlboros.
I said the same thing. But it's not a full pack. It's like 4.
But there's a Lucky in there. They have one flipped
Yeah,
around.
yeah. I said the same shit.
That's what comes with it.
I said trashy bitch Barbie also has like a baby car seat that's not properly installed.
Never. It's loose. Every time you push the car, the baby seat's like rocking. What is she wearing? I feel like she's wearing cut off jean shorts
See, I said the same thing.
and like a white tank.
Yeah.
Lots of eyeliner.
And
she has
shit
not washed
dye
her
job.
face. Oh God. She's bleached out. She's bleached out completely. You can see the tracks.
Yeah.
Her lips and her face are the same. She puts her foundation on her lips as well, so they're the same color as her face.
Hey, PSA to the shorties out there doing that shit, stop. That's supposed
I don't know if I don't think I've ever known a time that it was trendy, and I was like, I've never thought that looked good. I think there should be a distinction between the two, in my humble opinion. You know what's today? What today's a good day for? Cutting the grass.
I hear that. These are good mics.
Their yard is right there,
Yeah.
but good for them. You know, keeping up with the yard work. Tim, the last podcast we had when you pulled up and I was outside talking to 2 middle-aged white women, what thoughts were going through your head?
Initially, when I saw, because I saw like a group of ladies talking.
I was talking to Nancy.
Yeah. And then I saw
That
one
bitch.
was Aimee and one was Nancy. My first immediate thought was, uh-oh. But then literally, as I'm pulling up, it looked like almost all of you were laughing. So I'm like, unless this is one of those, like, this shit has gotten so off the rails, we're all just laughing.
We're just...
Like, oh, someone's going to throw a punch.
That's hilarious, Nancy. You fucking bitch.
But
No, I had to, I was being a nice neighbor. I was going through my mail, and I had a letter for her piece of shit husband. And he's a pussy. He goes inside if I come out. He leaves his wife outside. He's like, if she's going to talk, she's going to talk to you.
if neither of them are outside, he opens the door and pushes her outside like a penguin
Yes.
pushing another one off a glacier to
Yes.
see if it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
It's exactly what he does. But she was out there on her hands and knees, like weeding, like pulling weeds out of the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. And I was like, coming up behind you, Nancy, because she made that comment to me the one time. Do you want me and my husband to have a heart attack? And I'm like, maybe. You want to keep acting like this?
I mean, kind of sometimes.
Sometimes when you're being a bitch.
Shit, I think your camera's froze. I just realized that.
Sweet. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Audio's good.
So, yeah, she had made that comment to me once, so I gave her the heads up that I was walking up on her because I didn't want to scare her. Mm-hmm. And she, I don't know, she was fine. But then I telling her about the neighbor It shall just go.
I think that fixed the audio. Thank you.
The audio.
Let us know if you could hear it now.
Can you hear me?
Okay, audio's back. Video looks good.
You're not going to acknowledge that we just did that? That we just sang the same thing at the same I'm sorry, it just registered that you were like...
Because, you know, if it was glitchy and shit, it would fuck with you. If it was, like, glitchy and the motherfuckers, like, pop locking and shit.
You're so silly. You are a silly goose.
All right.
That's a
Well,
little
audio looks good. I think the video is all right. Yeah, raise the roof to see. Yeah, okay.
Raise the roof?
That's what I thought. It's
It's 1999, you guys. Raise the roof, you guys.
That's how you do a video test.
Can we do that all episodes? Just really outdated references. What does she think she is? All that in a bag of chips?
She thinks she the bomb, huh?
Thebomb.com?
Whatever.
Let's get jiggy with it.
Oh, God, okay.
Well, are you guys ready to get this party started?
Get this party started right. That used to be the early 90s shit. Y'all don't even know.
All right, let's get this party started in 5, 4.
Hell yeah.
Boredom is just torture.
It is.
KB and Aimee have spoiled the doctor.
We did. Bounce.
The chat is a happy corner.
Bounce. Welcome to the happy corner and bounce.
You're killing me.
No diggity.
No doubt, baby.
doubt. Nothing but old references today. We have to. Welcome.
To the Happy Corner podcast with KB.
And Aimee.
We into his house.
Oh, God.
And our homeboy.
Tim. How can I 90s this
I'm
up?
like, I don't know what to do.
I was at a grunge, so I'm like, hey, Tim.
Hates me, Tim.
I'm wearing a flannel and I'm sad.
I'm the original emo.
Right?
Actually, the second Inception, because it would be goth probably first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goth came first. I was there.
I was there and it happened.
I'm the founder.
I was in the room when it happened.
Hey, do you have people who like have some weird gatekeeping over some shit? You're like,
Yup.
dude, like fam, like if it was popular from Japan to the United States to the UK to the, how you gonna gatekeep that shit?
Stop. Dial it back.
You
Happens
had,
all the time.
yeah. You know what though? The emo phase. I'm kind of the one thing I'm like. They had some cool music or whatever. They had some talented artists or whatever. The hair, the bangs.
Adele, you did the hair,
The
didn't you?
bang.
Yeah, I knew it.
There's some pretty wild pictures
Yeah.
on the internet somewhere.
They're
Yeah.
adorable.
Did you have the
They're
one
adorable.
where it was just like right over the eye?
Did you cover
like
one
the-
eye?
I would tease my hair so it would go like this and it'd be like a big heart. And then I also cut, and that was fresh sophomore year of high school and junior year of high school. I cut this all short and this was all long, so I had like spikes up here and long hair.
I can picture it.
Yeah.
So she didn't fully do the.
Yeah, she didn't do the
Man,
bang.
some of these, I was like, you have to be like really good in one eye. Like your
Yeah.
other eye is so weak. It's been covered for ages.
Like motherfuckers really spend time watching animes and be like, "Hey, that haircut." Like
the
that
one.
one. That's the one.
That's
What
the
if,
one.
what if they're doing it for pirate eye patch reasons? Pirates wear eye patches not because their eye's missing, but so if they go under the ship, they can switch, and that eye is like accustomed to seeing better in the dark.
You think that's why emo kids did it, Tim?
Yeah, so if they're in like a dark hot topic, and they need to see like which Nightmare Before Christmas keychain they want, they can like switch over to to night vision
Don't do
mode.
that to them. Don't do that to them. And they got to get their My Chemical Romance T-shirts right for the. They got to
You
get
were
the right.
so serious. You're like, yeah, obviously.
You got to get the right shade of black for the.
Wow. I feel personally attacked because as a former goth kid, the emo kids were my cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't like them that much. But like they were definitely, the emo kids were coming in as I was going out
Yeah.
of like high school. So I wasn't really, but I didn't understand. I didn't understand them that well. But nobody understood me either. I was a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. We can all be weird.
I was friends with Grunge's cousin, the shoegaze kids.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's some good music right there.
Yeah.
Some early, late 80s, early 90s shoegaze.
Tim, would you have like considered yourself like in the group of people of high school? Is that like the stoner crowd? Like, where did you fall?
I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
My freshman year, I was definitely the stoner. I hung out in like the stoner hallway. But by my senior year, what had happened was everyone started smoking weed.
Yeah.
So now we weren't like ostracizing the stoners as much.
Oh yeah,
like,
the jocks were smoking
Yeah.
weed. Yeah, the cheerleaders were smoking.
By
weed.
senior year, the people who used to be like, dude, you're just a dirty stoner, or like, hey, where do
you get weed.
I find some dope, you're calling it?
Where's some reefer?
Can I have some reefer?
I have a disease. I believe it's called reefer madness. I can't find any. So
Put it in a zigzag. Get a drizz drag.
Looking back, I'm like, damn. I think a lot of my teachers smoked weed,
Well, yeah.
but there was only one main one that got like accused of it the most, and it was just an innocent old man whose name vaguely sounded like herbs. So people were like,
yeah.
He's probably like straight laced as fuck. Probably
Well,
never.
he was a biology teacher.
I think he did smoke weed, but he was the only one who got shit for it. I think he got caught though in a lockdown. I think a dog hit his car.
Yo, but why y'all sniffing the faculty car? Give
Yeah,
the
get the fuck outta
faculty a faculty lot or a space area and let them live and be grown folks.
Well,
Like,
and they did. They had their own lot, and
Yeah.
And they still took the dogs out.
no,
there.
they
Isn't that
they some
bullshit?
busters, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that bullshit?
That's some busterism right there. That's the busterisms.
That's
the new the happy corner. Jason Aldean.
Oh Jesus.
God
He
damn
made a
it!
comment at one of his shows last night. He's like, I can't believe they're doing this to us. And everyone's like, wait, us? Wait, what do you... hold on.
Wait, what?
Back up a little bit. What's all this us business?
Cancel culture is real. That man.
He acting like the small. Hey, bro, this is how I know this dude don't know shit. Jason Aldean, somebody please send him this rain I'm about to go on. I know for a fact you have never stepped foot in a small town because all the you know nothing of a small town. I can tell you about a small town. For real. Everything that, like, it's not that what you're talking about. Like, oh, you think you'll get away with something in a small town. Yeah, I've seen small towns their banks get robbed and nobody's ever caught.
Tim,
Yeah, bro, what are you
Do
talking
you
about?
consider the town we grew up in a small town?
Yeah, especially when we grew up in it, especially.
Especially, yes.
Especially, yes. And what's cool about it being a small town is on those multiple occasions where there were murders, we were like, oh, yeah, that was right. Like, it was like a mile and a half down the street from us. Because, like, it's a fucking small town and everything's a mile and a half.
Away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And here's the thing. That song pandered to a lot of the people in the small town that we grew up in. These are the same people that when they were like, all the stores are being looted and they're rioting and they're in the small town parking lot of their Jewel Osco with guns waiting for this shit to happen. Like, just waiting to shoot people. Like, that's their jam. It was definitely a dog whistle pandering to those exact fucking people. This song gives me the same energy. Do you remember all the country music that came out after 9/11?
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll put a boot in your ass.
Where it was against terrorists and we hate terrorists and we're American and this, that, and the other. Well, it is the exact same
When
thing,
that
except
motherfucker
now
came out, it
it's U.S.
said,
citizens. That's who we're talking about killing now.
When fucking Bush came out and said, we're calling them freedom fries, I was like, wow. I was like, dude, America can't get any dumber than this.
It will never get dumber than this.
Remember that? It couldn't possibly.
Remember when George Bush was president? We were like, this is the dumbest president we will ever have.
And now we're like,
He
shit.
says terrorists. Wow. That's the silliest thing a
Wow.
president will
What
ever
an
say into a
idiot.
microphone.
Can't top that. Can't top that. My God. So yeah, it's the same. It's post 9/11 music, but it's post COVID.
Hey, everybody talk about like Biden fucking up and falling asleep and tripping and all that shit. Dude, the motherfucker Bush choked on a pretzel, G. Like, you remember? And then
he did.
gave himself a black eye after the fact. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Come on.
like, yes, it does look like.
Do you know how much I be falling asleep and tripping and I'm not in my 80s?
Exactly. Like,
I'm not
like,
in my 80s. Like, are you kidding?
like, this buddy still keep getting up. I'm like, hey,
Holy
he keep,
shit.
yeah.
Damn. He is a resilient old fuck.
Yeah. Shit.
God damn. Wild.
Wild as fuck. But yeah.
No, fuck Jason all day.
Yeah. And then the other thing is to assume that like every person in a small town is like this dumb hick, which is not the case
It's
either.
not the case.
Like, it's very like and like, don't worry, they're like, oh, we don't want urban people in the rural areas. Like, gee, like, first off, y'all don't just own the rural area, first off. And secondly, y'all need all the help that y'all can get. Because I
No
see what y'all
shit.
working with, and
Yeah. It needs some help.
it needs some help. Will you buy all your clothes from Rural King, G?
Come on, get it together. The Carhartt.
Oh,
No, Carhartt was canceled.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carhartt was canceled. Damn, so much was canceled. And it's so wild. We're the ones, they're like, they cancel everybody. And they're like, well, we hate Carhartt for making people get vaccines before they went back to work. We
Cancel-
also hate Nike because,
Cancel culture is a real thing, folks.
Carhartt make the best fucking hoodies. Fuck out of here.
bro, I got a nice Carhartt hoodie. They're available. A lot of people, well, there's still people buying them. But yeah, that was one of the things people were lighting on fire for a little bit. their Nikes that they already paid
Keurig,
for.
I think Keurig was one for a hot minute.
Keurig.
But
Wait. Rewind.
I think Keurig was one of them.
No, wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No. Y'all pro-America, made in American ass don't get to use a fucking Keurig. You drink your shitty American roast.
Hey, drink your Black Rifle coffee, brother. My Black Rifle coffee ain't going through no goddamn Keurig. I'll tell you that right now.
Coffee comes out gay on the other end.
Get you, what's an American brand? Black and Decker or whatever the fuck. Get you one of them bitches. You don't get a Keurig. How the fuck are y'all pro? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
There's
Nike,
been a lot.
NFL.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we shoot our guns at? Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Obviously.
And all of them have gone up. Like Bud Light, everybody keeps saying that Bud Light sales have gone down. They haven't though.
Jack Daniels, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Like they keep saying oh, you go woke, you go broke. That's not true. That's not what's happening. That's not actually what's happening, like at all. Like no, y'all looking goofy. It's like y'all.
Well,
out
no,
here looking goofy.
they know this because the people that they're talking about that the left is always canceling, like that Morgan.
It's racist
Wallen.
people.
It's racist people. It's people like, hey, you said that was fucked up, and then we're like, you should like be responsible for that and do something, and then all of those people, all the conservatives, are like, don't you try to cancel him, and then they buy up all their shit and their sales go through the roof. Like that's that's exactly what's going to happen with Jason Aldean because CMT
that
pulled
is
them.
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is like, do they really be fans? No. The people aren't actually seeing that movie, the Founding
Sound of Freedom.
Oh, the Sound of Freedom or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Sound of Freedom.
What's it sound like?
Hey, all right. So that movie, hold up. I don't know. They could have really fucked people up with that movie because I have not seen a trailer or nothing for it. Like, but The Sound of Freedom sounds like a slave movie to me.
It's I think basically mostly a sex trafficking movie. Mm-hmm. No.
So, like, here's my thing about it, though. Like, making a conspiracy out of that to push a dumb conspiracy. They don't see how that's fucked up.
The conspiracies about this movie are they're trying to do anything for you to not see this movie.
You can't inception a conspiracy.
They said
that's what they're doing. There's conspiracies
they're saying,
within the conspiracy within the conspiracy.
Yes.
It's like,
so now they're saying that the places that the Sound of Freedom are being played at, like all this crazy shit is happening.
But everybody else
the
is
movie.
watching their movies.
Right. But all this crazy shit is happening. Like they don't turn off the lights for the movie. The AC's broken. AMC just shuts the movie off in the middle. And like they won't play the movie or they make the theater really uncomfortable. You know who paid to play that movie? AMC.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Why would they sabotage themselves?
Yeah.
Why would they? And
just keep it a buck. I have yet to hear a review from anybody who's watched the fucking movie. I've only seen these fucking conspiracy pieces.
Yeah, no, they haven't said anything about the movie. They're just saying what's happening in the theater.
Which makes me believe that number one, you don't really want to see this fucking movie, or two, none of you have actually seen the movie, and this was their marketing tool to make some money back off this bullshit ass movie.
There's definitely people seeing the movie in the small town that I work in. My friends' siblings both work at that theater.
But yeah, they the same type of people that was watching the Kirk Cameron.
They knew
movies,
exactly like the people
shit.
that it's attracting, or it's very
the Left
obvious.
Behind crew.
Yeah, it's like it's the same damn people. But like, there's also a lot of people being like, you know how when you go to see a movie now, you like look at the seating chart and you pick a seat. Well, like there's a lot of like you go into the seating chart and all the seats are taken, implying that the movie is sold out.
Yeah.
But there's nobody in the theater. So there is a thing at the end of the movie where you can like scan something to donate, like to pay it forward to buy somebody else a ticket. So I don't know if that's what's going on.
No, they said that is exactly what's happening.
So I have this weird, like the whole QAnon thing, like it's very intriguing to me. Not like, oh my God, this is all real, but like the shit they say
believe.
and they make up.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of podcasts that like break that shit down. And they did a whole episode on this. And you're right, The Sound of Freedom is one of those movies. I think that a lot of Christians did this with Passion of the Christ too.
Jim Caviezel.
Where it's same guy, they would buy a bunch of tickets, and let's say you want to see The Sound of Freedom and you want to bring a friend, but they're like, hey man, that movie's conspiracy propaganda. You can say, bro, somebody else already paid for your ticket. Let's go. It's already, all you got to do is go to this site and sign up and blah, 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 blah. Well, the other effect of that is that there are people who know that this movie is based on a guy who is very well known to be a fucking liar.
Yeah.
All of his stories are very embellished. The organization that he was associated with is very fucking shady.
Yep.
And the thing is, you can do all these conspiracy theories and then, you know, put children in the middle of them so that when people are like, bro, that's kind of a crazy conspiracy theory. You really think they're harvesting adrenochrome from these scared children? I mean, that's a Monsters, Inc. fucking storyline, for Christ's sake.
Right.
You really believe that? And then you can automatically say, well, oh, you're cool with children being trafficked? You're cool with children? This,
No.
that, and the other.
That's the one thing that we have in common that we're not cool with. But
Right.
like, you can't embellish the stories.
But that's what they do with trans and LGBT community. Oh, you're pro LGBT, so you're cool with grooming kids. That's not like a one-to-one. So basically what's going on with this movie is I think there's a lot of people who are buying these tickets, and I think there's a lot of people who are like, you know, pretty level-headed that are like, dude, this is a fucking bullshit propaganda movie. They're going onto these websites being like, yes, of course I want these 27 tickets to Sound of Freedom, and then of course not showing
Not
up.
going.
So they're literally playing these movies to empty theaters, and it's about to break $100 million. And I can guarantee you, if it went by actual ticket sales, it's like when a fucking conservative puts out a fucking book and it's automatically tops. It's like, yeah, dude, somebody has a garage full of these books.
Yeah.
Right.
You,
Right.
the author.
Yeah. The other thing is that like those. What's crazy is like those movies. I'm like, just release it on like Bible flicks or what is the equivalent?
Well, that's the thing. This was released by Angel. This movie was made in like 2018.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's taken this long to find distribution for it, is all it is. And it's some Angel Studios
That picked it up. Typical. Jim Caviezel's insane.
he is apparently a terrible actor. I mean, as far as like to work with, never remembers his lines, and like literally like 1 or 2 word lines forgets. There are stories of him literally taping index cards to the forehead of his co-star with like 2 words. I was like, I won't.
And then he takes off the top one. Forget.
You ever.
Period.
It's just the actor.
There's a podcast called QAnon Anonymous. They did a whole episode of Jim Caviezel with Dave Anthony from the Dollop, which was great. And then they recently did a whole episode on The Sound of Freedom and brought Dave Anthony back.
Nice.
Yeah, interesting, sad.
Yeah, it's fair. It's based on a true story. I'm like, yeah. How about you like Google that guy? See what happens.
Exactly. Do your own research.
Yeah.
But regardless of if it makes 100 million, even though it should have made realistically like 10 $10,000.
$10,000.
$10. No, it just ended at 10. This is
Someone had a group on.
This is Barbenheimer weekend. Like both of those movies are gonna fucking blow that shit out of the water.
It is Barbenheimer week.
So if you had to pick one of the two out of Barbie and Oppenheimer,
Barbie.
I'm gonna go Barbie.
I didn't know Oppenheimer was 3 hours long.
That's my issue. My
It
friends
looks
want to
so
see
good. I
both in
wanna
one
see-
day.
Nope.
And I'm
A
like,
lot of
are you
people.
out of your fucking mind?
The Barbenheimer experience.
I can't.
I wanna watch Oppenheimer, like super stoned, comfy, chilling with my chick, like on a big ass, like at home.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
that's exactly right.
like,
We'll watch
we're-
it on the 55
Yeah.
inch, fucking chill, smoke,
Yeah.
bathroom breaks,
Yeah.
pause it for a minute to be
Pause.
like, can we just play on TikTok for like 10 minutes? Like,
Smoke
this is a
break,
lot.
You know what I'm
Smoke break,
saying?
yeah.
Like
Stretch my
whatever.
legs.
Yeah. Yeah. Get another snack and then continue.
Yeah.
It looks really good though. I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to see Barbie. I'm super happy about people being excited about like shows. There's so many good like live shows happening. Like you guys had a great show last night at Shots and Giggles.
We did.
and
For a summer show, we had a fucking huge turnout.
Oh my God, seats filled.
that's how the show I was at on last night was like just a great crowd, and like people are really excited to like be out, genuinely be out and actually enjoy shit. I haven't like I've seen there's been some dick incidences where people throwing shit at performers and shit like that,
We on that again.
but
Back on that.
that's just common. I think that's been happening. So like
Well, when TikTok comedy, like comedy on TikTok, is so like prevalent right now, and that shit'll go viral immediately. Immediately.
yeah.
There's been some really controversial TikTok comedian drama happening.
Oh really?
Yeah. What's the one girl's name? Is it Ashley Gavin, who told an audience member to go kill herself like multiple times?
Oh, yeah.
And then it was weird because all these people were like, "You've obviously never seen her. She does that all the time." And I'm like,
No, but like that's all that like I didn't know who she was, to be quite honest.
I
until
only
the
know her from
controversy.
TikTok. Yeah.
And then I saw it and I was like, damn, like you really gonna be a lesbian and have no drip like that? Like that agitates me to the max.
That's the real crime here, folks.
That's the real crime. Let's talk about the real crime here. Come on.
I know I'm being vapid. I'm sorry.
You are not the bomb.com, Ashley.
No, the drip is not too hard at all in you, young lady. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
It's that cockiness of some comedians, KB. I think she's like the epitome of that. There's a particular male comedian
No,
that used to
she-
be in
no,
this
wait, hold
area
up.
that actually
Pause,
reminds
pause.
me of her a lot.
if you she
What? Is it something I said?
is it who is it
Give me one initial.
Jay?
No.
Okay.
They're not around here anymore. They used to be for a while. Very cocky and like a little creepy looking, but still bagged the ladies.
Oh, I don't know. But
talk about
yeah, but no, I was saying she looks like who's the lead singer of Puddle of Mud? She fucking hates me.
A little bit.
She looks like a muted version of that dude.
Johnny Puddle, I think is
Mr. Puddle.
Dr. Mudd.
Well, she looking like Mrs. Puddle. Cause
When I see his name, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm not. I don't give a fuck about. We used to call him Muddle the Pud.
Muddle a pud. Hey, I need you guys to know that there is a cruise coming up with a certain band. And if you want
ICP?
tickets, if you want tickets, we better jump on it before they sell out.
What is this?
I'll give you
cruise?
a hint. Well, I just heard
not Creed, baby.
the news today.
Creed.
Wait a minute. There's other bands on this
Seems
cruise.
my life
There are other
is
bands.
gonna change. Yes, I'll give you a hint. When we were young, we knew everything. She a punk who rarely ever took advice. You know that guy? Now I'm guilty.
That's the Verve pipe.
Yep. The Creed cruise.
Not the Creed cruise.
The Creed cruise. We're on wide open.
He gonna like this motherfucker gonna try to part the sea and shit. Like he is gonna go way. Are you sure about this?
Wait, Amy, why didn't you mention the other band?
I didn't know.
Three Doors Down?
Three Doors Down.
Fucking Buck Cherry, baby.
Buck Cherry.
She loves the cocaine. Isn't that Buck Cherry? I think they have the
Isn't
cocaine.
Buck Cherry the one with she just a dancing bitch?
That might be them as well. Tonic?
Yeah. If you could only see. That was that.
Are they each going to take turns playing their one song?
Yes, that's gonna be the whole.
The show gonna be 25 minutes.
Three Doors Down has a couple.
They're going to
Creed
be
has
in
a
a line.
couple.
They're going to be in a line, right? The same instruments. they go up, they play their. They guys, remember this one?
You remember this one? This
Tonic
only one.
Fuel.
Is Everclear on this?
No. Vertical Horizon.
She is everything you want.
She is everything you need. Oh, I love the twist in that song, and he's like, "I am everything you want. I am everything you need." It was me the whole time.
This
girl.
song's a bit about me.
This song is a Christian song. That song is about God for real.
Didn't know that.
Yes.
There's so many. Dude, I am a grown woman, and I'm like, this is obviously about Jesus. How did I not see that?
I am
when I was
everything
young?
you want. I am everything you need.
I'm everything inside of you that you wish you could be. Wait.
Wait, you say all the right things
In all
at exactly the right time?
times. And I mean nothing to you, and I don't know why. That is some Catholic guilt right there. Wow.
Well, now we have to go on this cruise and call them out by name during that song.
Okay.
Be like,
all right.
stop playing now.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
There's still a couple.
You're
more
gonna
things.
start over, and we're gonna try to name their song.
That's the one song they would
Yes.
play.
Okay.
Okay.
We
So-
killed that Vertical Horizon, though.
Yeah.
We
did.
killed that shit.
Okay.
Let's go.
You got this.
We got this.
First to the stage,
Mm-hmm.
alphabetically, Three Doors Down.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? They have another.
They
one
had a
too, but
second one. They had a second one.
Oh! I just had it.
I want you, baby.
But you're still with me in my dreams. Yes. Good job, Katie. Good job. She's just vaguely saying words.
I got us there, though.
You did. I
got
appreciate
us
it.
there.
All right. Three Doors Down finished their song. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please come to the stage. Buck Cherry.
She's a crazy bitch,
but she
fuck so good I'm on top of it.
Do you remember that white trash wedding where that chick came down the aisle singing that?
Yeah.
There was a child there.
Like pans over to like children, like
There's a child, and
Mom?
the dad's like, nope.
Wait, do you guys remember when they used to do icons on VH1?
Yeah.
And they did.
Tonic?
Tonic?
And you will. I think tonic. Hold on. Let's think about it while we.
We're fixing our technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty.
Okay, I'll start from the top. Buckcherry finished their 2 songs.
Yeah.
Next coming to the stage is Tonic.
Tonic. I don't know if tonic.
This is when I go get a drink.
If you can only see the way she loves me.
You
Are incorrect.
Isn't that
are correct.
Is
that
that
is Tonic. Yes. If you can only see me off Lemon Parade,
That's the only.
1996.
And maybe you would understand. Right. Oh, I just unplugged
I totally
myself.
thought that was a different band.
No, that was
I thought I was
Tonic.
wrong.
I thought that was live.
They have other songs. I don't. You wanted more?
That sounded like a bootleg live song, didn't it?
Open Up Your Eyes. I don't know these songs.
No, I don't either. Now that's what I call music, volume 69.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, Tonic finished their 1 song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kicked them off stage.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, next band to play their 1 song, make some noise for Fuel.
Okay.
Didn't they have?
Oh, I confused Fuel and Live.
Wait, aren't they the ones that had the song where it was like shit? Will you take my picture? Is that them?
No, that's Filter.
Fuck.
Wait.
See? Filter, Fuel, and Live. Fuel.
Is Filter on there?
No, I wish. I fucking love Filter.
Fuel.
What the fuck did they sing? Okay, this is when I
I'm-
go get a drink.
I'm looking at their songs. Maybe.
No, I'm gonna know one.
Wait, let me look at this.
Fuel. Oh fuck. Because I always.
Hemorrhage, please only this hemorrhage again.
Oh.
Please.
Hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
No.
Blaha said they have some real bangers. I feel bad. I can't think of any of the bangers. Bittersweet, Sunburn, Leave the Memories Alone, Jesus or a Gun. These are all like late 90 bangers.
Let's see what they're most. Let me see what they're most popular.
All that shimmers in this world is sure to fade
Away.
away.
In my
Again.
hands. In my hands again. Leave love bleeding. Yeah, that's
Okay, okay, shit. I feel bad because damn, they do
That's
have
what
some
hemorrhage
bangers.
is. That's what hemorrhage is.
Yeah.
Fuck. I feel bad.
No,
Sorry,
Fuel.
Fuel.
I don't fucking feel bad.
No.
I don't feel bad at all.
No, 3 of the members of Fuel are in the chat right now. I feel really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Okay, I let Fuel play an extended set.
Okay.
We give them a few. Okay.
They played 3 songs.
They
Yeah,
should be closing it out.
They should be.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay,
Honestly.
Fuel gets off stage.
Yeah.
Coming to stage next, everyone clap your hands for Vertical Horizon.
That's the one we just
We
did.
did it that one already.
Everything
He's
you.
one.
I am everything you need.
Yes.
I am
Okay, and
That's
then
the cheapest little rhyming little
No,
song
wait, wait,
ever.
wait. No. They have another one.
What? Oh, they do have another one.
Listen,
It's like in coffee shops all the time.
if I'm having a flashback, and I do believe Sterling loves Vertical Horizon.
yeah.
I think he's a fanboy of Vertical Horizon.
Blaha says that Fuel, I'm assuming, is one of the most underrated of those style bands.
Am I wrong in thinking like Fuel, Live, what was the other one we said? All of those bands are kind of just the same band.
I like Live.
Vertical Horizon. Hold on. Did they have any more songs listed, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got another. Wait, hold up.
I'm looking at
You're a god and I am not, and I just wanted you to know.
Yeah, that's the grocery store song. That's the grocery store song.
Best I Ever Had is one as well. I think
Okay,
that's
they
like,
get a nice
"You're
little
the
set.
best I ever had."
Oh,
I
that
think.
song sucks, balls.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Vertical Horizon.
Vertical
Three songs.
Horizon. Okay.
We're
You
gonna
guys
do
do Shine Down yet? Blah said.
If they were on this, that'd be tight. All right. The next, I think we did this one. We got the Verve Pipe.
That's the freshman.
Yes.
That's,
Did they have any other songs besides that?
God, I don't think so. That song, that dude from that band is the one that goes and does karaoke in random spots and does his own song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't usually know. Like they don't realize it's him because they don't know what it is. Blaha said he wants to call in for this.
All right. This one might be a curveball. Okay. Who was Verve Pipe did their freshman song. Up next to the stage, we have Tantric.
Oh, I know Tantric.
Tap out. I'm really.
You know what? Tantric did a really good cover.
Nope, they don't.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They really did. They did a really good version of.
So good you can't remember.
Dude, we can't remember fucking most things.
Honestly, they had a really good cover of something. So Tantric does. Oh, what was their hit?
They got a lot of songs from when I graduated high school.
See, I fucked with Tantric. They had a member who played a mean electric violin.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Tantric was pretty good. I can't remember their one big hit.
I'm
Sean.
looking at the name of their songs and they're not ringing any bells, unfortunately. You can't play that on here. We'll get in trouble.
We're still talking about
That's
I know,
the
but
that's the song though.
Oh, is that the?
No.
In your life, you seem to have it all. You seem to have control, but deep within your soul, you're losing it. That's the lyrics.
I think if I heard, I would definitely recognize some tantric songs.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd never heard of Tantric.
All right.
Never listened to Tantric.
I gotta Google this.
I know
one.
Tantric.
All right. Tantric finishes their songs.
Their song.
I'll give them a couple.
Okay.
Next to the stage, we have 9 Days.
No fucking clue, dude. Do you know 9 Days? I don't think I've ever even heard of them.
What's their poppin' song?
It looks like they got a few. They're all from 2000. I'm curious to
Is
see.
POD on this? Because if POD
No.
on,
No, they're not.
You're going?
shit.
I think that we got 9 Days, and I think one more band.
If they had
Or
POD
no,
on this bitch,
shit,
I
no,
would
9
go.
Days is the last one they listed.
Okay.
9 Days. All their songs are listed from 2000. One song is from the Dawson's Creek soundtrack.
I run away.
9 Days had the song Absolutely. If I Am. 257 Weeks. So Far Away. And End Up. Well, that's the problem. So Far Away. I could think of a few songs.
So far away.
Story of a girl, bro, is what Blaha said.
Is that 9 Days? It's not even listed.
It's not even listed.
Here's the story of a
Blaha.
girl.
Absolutely love her when she's.
I love that. Story of a girl, bro. I can even hear him say it. Oh, absolutely. In parentheses, story of a girl. End parentheses.
Y'all some goof troops
Thank
for that.
you.
Y'all 9 days. Y'all some goof
Is
troops
that
for
the?
that.
I absolutely love her. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is the story of a girl. And it's so funny because when we were going over some of the other band's songs, like that's one of the songs I thought of that's like in the vein of a lot of
The
this.
credit river and drown the whole world. Oh,
No,
that was wild.
weirdly good timing. That's funny. But yeah, that's who they got listed
You
for.
was bugging on that one, dude.
Well,
And here's the thing, like, I feel like if you do a cruise with them, like you could you could like hang out with some of these
Yeah,
bands, right?
Yeah. They're not just like hiding.
Well, I
They
mean,
have them under deck.
Wait, whoa,
They
whoa,
pull
whoa,
them
whoa,
out
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa.
luggage.
Yeah.
Wait, where are they?
Tantric, you're up. Let's
But
pull you
where
out.
are they going? Where are they going? Because you
Where's
gotta
the
remember,
cruise?
if it's a cruise, you own a ship with motherfuckers. Think about their fan base.
Okay, so
Tap out shirts for days.
and here's the thing: traveling
Horny
from
housewives.
For days.
Miami to the Bahamas from April 18th to 22nd. Oh, right at my birthday, so you guys just buy me
420.
you buy me tickets.
Yeah, let's go for 420. Where is it going?
From Miami to the Bahamas.
Hell yeah, dude. A decent amount of them have become crazy conservatives. Fantastic.
Hell yeah.
How many? Okay, so some couples are going on this trip.
Oh yeah.
How,
Oh yeah.
How many
Hell yeah.
women do you think are gonna hook up behind their husband's back, who is also on the
Yes.
cruise?
Yes.
Correct.
Dude, and then they're going to have to be like, I slept with one of the guys from the Verve Pipe or 9 Days or
Or Creed.
Tantric.
Tantric.
not sure.
It was one of them.
Fuel? I don't know.
Was Live here? I forgot.
I don't know. A lot of tribal
Is
tattoos.
Chevelle
A lot of
here?
tribal tattoos.
It was just a stagehand that. Yeah, I do the band.
Which one? Fuel,
Yeah.
Tantric.
Hey,
Tantric fuel?
Fuel
Hey.
days down. 3 doors 9.
Here's the thing though. Y'all send us different festivals and we will do our best to tell you.
Oh my God.
This is such a fun game.
That was a fun game.
I'm gonna be honest. We can do that with like music from nowadays, and I'd be like, I have no idea.
No clue.
What are you talking
Oh my God. Like the lineup for like Alala, I would.
Like half of it you could just be like
And he'd be like, yep, that's it. That's it. Oh, some of the husbands have to be into, there's going to be some cucking situations on this cruise.
The guy from 3 doors down is fucking my wife.
Hell yeah, dude, I can't wait to tell the boys back home.
He's this is the story of a girl.
It's like, that's not even the right song.
oh my God, the
like, that ain't my
Badoosie
song, bro.
juices in the pool and
Oh my
jacuzzis.
God.
Wow.
Creed, though, like, we haven't even spoken about that.
Oh, well,
Is that dude still an alcoholic?
stable?
Yeah, is he stable enough to do this?
Oh yeah, cruise might be like a bad
That's what I'm
bad
saying.
situation.
Things happen on cruises, I hear.
Might pick a fight or do something.
Well, I just heard
The news
the news
today.
today.
I'm gonna fuck your wife right
With
in front of your
whips and
face.
Cause I'm a freak.
Cause I'm sober now.
I tell her to
Yeah.
unlock her jaw with mouth wide open. I cream.
Oh no.
I see everything. With ass wide open.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to eat some snacks, but no. I don't know,
Actually, I'm kind of hungry now.
I think Amy's got some different snacks in there.
I'm kind of hungry.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
good. Kara did take a shot, which is good because I have not been paying attention to the words. And actually, now that I look down, Amy, you just said one of your words. So yeah, let's just you guys get that ready. And why don't we eat some snacks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then hope this works.
If your hunger's on a budget and you don't know what to do, check out the Dollar Tree Snack Review.
Actually, it's $1.25 now.
I mean the $1.25 Tree Snack Review.
Amy just poured a triple shot.
I did eat really good this morning.
Good.
Good. Well, we're going to add to that because the first thing we have, I'm really excited about. I don't know if you guys have ever had these little chocolate filled wafer guys.
Oh, those are fire.
Yep, and this is a chocolate hazelnut one.
Ooh. I actually just had some of these and they were lemon.
Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
We got a huge ass bag of these from the Hope Center, like probably like 100 of. I mean, there was a shitload in that bag, and it was like $2, I think.
Why
But
y'all
those-
want us to be fucked up so bad?
Did Blaha did just smoke up?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna eat snacks first, and then.
And then take
Ugh.
this shot.
Oh God,
Karen, we missed you too.
What was the word?
Amy's word was hungry. That she said.
Okay, see, that's a good.
You know what? I will
That's-
say, I think KB's words were very fair this week.
Do you think mine were?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that wasn't very petty, but like a little.
Now, check this out. I hope we can find. This is the first time I've ever seen this at a Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Might be the last. This is Witch's Brew energy drink, and it is caramel apple
Ooh.
flavored. I feel like this might be a Halloween thing. So this is either really, really early or really, really late. So good luck.
Try it.
No,
good luck.
Halloween shit is already out.
Yeah, it's usually starts going now. I'm
Nice
sure.
and cold.
Yeah, I'm surprised it say this cold. Yeah, they expire in October of 2024. So we're,
0 sugar.
which I like when it comes
might
to
have to
energy
open
drinks. I've never had these before.
Don't know how I feel about these. They're a little sweet. Like,
They're not a little sweet.
Is
they're
it
a lot
the-
sweet?
Do you think it's the hazelnut of it?
It's the
sugar of
milk
it.
chocolate
Oh,
of it.
this smells exactly like one of those candies.
But they're tasty. I like these style of treats or whatever.
Yeah, I guess they're really good with like a coffee. Or,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I like this.
Did you try that?
So these, on the other hand, did you try it?
I did try it.
Can I have
What are your
another one
thoughts?
of these?
Yeah, go for
I
it.
do want you to have another one. And also you can eat this one. It's half of my other one. But I also want you to drink that and tell me.
I have thoughts.
I also have thoughts. Timothy.
Sorry. I fucking love that. I think it's really good.
I kind of do too.
I would drink these on the regular if I'm being honest.
You cannot. Hold on, I want KB to drink it. I cannot tell that it is 0 sugar.
Tastes like the suckers.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. And
that's why I said it smells just like the suckers.
I love those suckers. I love those
I
suckers.
love those suckers.
You know,
Hey, Timmy.
I love them.
2 for 2, 5 for 5.
Yes,
Killed it.
We did it. I need to make like a little, a thing when I.
When you
yeah.
like get
Yeah.
tens
I
across
was
the board.
real hesitant about this flavor.
I know. And that's
I
why
like
I
it
was
a
like,
lot.
I want KB to drink some.
The next time I go to Dollar Tree, if I see it, I'm just
Stock up on
yeah,
that.
I'm clearing the shelves. Those are really good.
That is a really good. Because I normally when people go to the green apple caramel shit, they do overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I like it.
these are really light. These are good. Like take care of your sweet tooth and be done with it and still have shit. Like,
That's a
Yeah.
That's a for $1.25.
Yeah.
Let's see. It says serving is 2 wafers, and there's 5 per container, so there's 10 of those.
They're
Man,
not my favorite. They are a little too sweet for my liking.
I think.
But
that-
I'm also just not that big of a sweets person.
yeah. I think the ones that we had were just straight chocolate. I don't think they were anything fancy, and they were good.
those,
But still really good.
But those-
a really
tho-
good deal.
yeah,
That's an energy drink for $1.25. You
yeah, yeah. And the thing with those are like meant for like coffee or tea.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing how they're sweet, coming off that bitterness of the coffee, that's probably the reason why a little bit sweetener, you know. But yeah, that's and they actually just did an energy drink with Kim Kardashian. And she was like, "Oh, it's sold out." And then people are like, "No, it's not." I see.
There's
it at
actually a
Walmart."
ton of it.
Yeah. Like we see a whole pallet of it at Walmart. I'm like, that shit about to be at Whitman's for like 79 cents.
I know who was it? It was one of the Paul brothers and this other. He's like pretty much on the same level. I think his name is KSI, and they made an energy drink called Prime.
Yeah.
And there is legitimately like you cannot buy more than 2 per person. I mean, I've seen them out like in the wild, but they're not the easiest to find.
Yeah.
Like they have a legitimate hype behind them, and people are buying them. Unfortunately, Blaha wants to change the name of Timmy Cam to
His phone. That's funny. Snack
So,
MasterCard feed.
Snack
What?
MasterCard feed,
What
which
is-
I was like, yeah, I get jokes. And then
Yeah,
he's like,
like, I
Snack
totally-
Master, damn you, autocorrect on his phone.
Yeah.
So Snack MasterCard feed it is. I
Snack
will
MasterCard feed.
work on
What
that.
are you typing, Sean? That Snack MasterCard feed.
Right, is like a normal thing.
A normal thing that pops up in your.
It's like, oh,
And
did
your
you mean
frequency.
Snap MasterCard fee again? like you usually mean?
All right, Kiwi, let's take this shot. It's for Kara for redeeming. Missed you guys. It's been a while.
Hey, the chat is lit. Hey, and we appreciate y'all. Y'all have been making our YouTube numbers go up. Y'all have been consistently listening to more. Please continue to share and all that good stuff because more and more people are. I see. Our analytics is doing good. We keep going up. and
Good.
shit.
Excellent. Tim, you are a snack master.
You are, Timmy.
We did it.
He's not in the business of fucking around. Especially about his snacks.
Yeah, I'm going to work on a compilation of just Timmy's. Like, I'm going to make a playlist of just the Timmy snack review.
Dollar Tree. Yes.
Yeah.
He should have his own channel for Dollar Tree snack reviews.
Hey, can I say something?
No.
Well, I'm saying it anyway.
Don't do it.
Adele and I are gonna start reviewing shit that we get from Temu.
Yeah.
And making
Awesome.
videos about it.
Yeah.
And
Have you ordered from Temu?
No.
This sounds so sponsored. It is not. But I have a few times now. Be careful. It's addicting. It's addicting.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, oh, it's janky or.
no, that's the problem.
That's the problem
Is
not.
it's really, really not.
Okay.
What is with our camera today, Tim?
Sorry. That
It's
means
not
the
your
audio
fault.
might go out too. All right, camera froze. Unplug. Plug it back in.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Well, here's the thing. I'd love to,
No, you can't. Please don't.
but I can't.
Things are going so well. Please, you mustn't. You mustn't. That was good. I think, yeah, 5 snacks. 5 snacks?
5 snacks.
stars.
5 snacks from here on out.
Oh God.
No, Timmy,
no.
but 5 stars on all. So that,
Yes.
that's a good. This would make me feel very sophisticated for very little with my coffee at work or something.
Oh, yeah. That's adorable. Yeah. Blaha also wants us to smoke weed.
Okay.
Yeah. I think yesterday's show at the Donut was like the least amount of like, I was like, hey, if you smoke weed, make sure you come see me. Like, didn't really give out that much. I'm like, well, that's all right.
Everyone had such good sets last night. Dude, Luis Arevalo is so fucking funny. That dude just had the room. Somebody walked in the middle of his set, and the way he like addressed it and handled it was,
It was beautiful.
fucking money. It was so good.
Also, just, man. You know the people that like come find you outside, like when you're hanging out in a group of people smoking, and they like shimmy their way into the
It was
circle?
what was it like Snoop Dogg's character in Half Baked,
Yeah.
like the dude that just kind of shows up whenever.
in the middle of the circle. Like that's that kid. Not Luis, the kid that walked in middle of his set.
Oh.
My friends texted me. We were like getting donations and paying up, right? And I get a text from one of my friends outside, and she's like, hey, that weird dude came and sat with us and is trying to smoke our weed.
Hey,
just come and be like, "What's up, guys?"
Hey, you know what? You little bum asses I can't stand, dude. Like,
Dude, that's.
dude.
I've been doing a bit with Amy. Can I hit that?
Like it's like, get a job.
Dude, it's the conundrum
Get a job
of like,
and go get you some fucking weed.
it's a
not
conundrum
even-
of like, oh, thank you for coming out and supporting. He's there every month. He has nothing to do with comedy. He loves the
He's like,
donut.
"We
He
smoking?
loves it."
Smoking weed?
Amy,
Smoking weed?
Amy, you got any more? I'll
smoking
take a
weed?
pre-roll. I'll take a pre-roll when I'm handing out pre-rolls. I'll take a pre-roll. I'm like, what'd you do tonight? Come in the middle of the second to last comedian set? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That buddy, you out there wild.
So my friends are sitting at a picnic table, right? And he comes and sits down. And they're passing the joint. And every time it goes past him, he's like,
No,
like,
he
"What's this?"
didn't.
Yes, he
No, he did that. No,
By blocking Amy's hand doesn't negate that he exactly did that.
He did this. Yeah, he did. And my friends
How
like,
you gonna
okay,
be like a toddler and be
Okay.
like, "Give me"?
okay, so
Please,
now,
like, no, bro.
so now this is just for the viewers, but now you do that to me while I'm passing it. My friends would be like,
Whoop, the old swoop under.
"Here comes the airplane."
I'll narrate. Amy swooped her hand under KB's hand as if to signify no way, Jose.
Who's not it? You.
So good on them. Then okay, so I was telling Tim,
Nice job, weed smokers, creating boundaries, because we have let leeches
honestly,
for too long.
honestly,
For too long.
and I'm a pretty generous gal. Like this one dude didn't ask me for a pre-roll. I gave him one. Because he's like, "Oh, could I take a hit?" Like if you're, because I was giving another comedian in front of him a pre-roll, and he was like, "Oh, if you're gonna light that right now, I'll take a hit." I'm like, "Hey, do you want one?" And he's like, "Oh, just a hit." And I was like, "No, you can have a full one." He's like, "No, I couldn't." And then he saw my bag and he's like, "That looks expensive." And I was like, "I work there." I'm like, "It's fine. Like you can have one." And he's like, "Dude, thank you." He's so grateful.
Yeah.
But this other dude would be like, Amy, can I get one? Can I have one?
It's like the beggar
I'll take
strips
one.
commercial.
It's the I'll take one. If you were to be like, "Hey, Amy, I'm just like kind of broke right now. I'm short on weed. Could really use a smoke." I might. Amy, I'll take one. I'll take one. No, you won't. You know what you won't take? One. You won't take one. You can't have it. But I was telling Tim that last night after the show, me and friend of the show, David Sitko, and the wonderfully talented Kat Amato stayed at the donut, talking shit as we do until like a good 1:30 in the morning. And he came out in the middle of us sitting there talking shit and just stood there in the middle of the circle. He didn't know anything we were talking about, but he'd be like, "That's crazy." Like we're telling like very specific like old comedian stories, like filling Kat in on shit. And he'd be like, "That's fucking wild, dude." And Sitko would be like, "Yeah." So he was just waiting for someone to light up a joint so he could.
Yeah, 2/3 of those people
Don't smoke.
So
And it was just me. It was just me. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm definitely not going to light up. I don't have any weed. What do you mean?" Yeah. It's been a while since I've been around somebody that doesn't have weed like that. Like at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it used to kind of be like that at Mojo's. And I was that person, but not obnoxiously. It's just that Tim always had weed and I didn't. So we'd smoke Tim's weed.
Yeah.
But then there'd be like a couple stragglers. I
always
think of
had
a
weed.
couple.
if I'm being honest, like when shit came back right, like when shit first started coming back after COVID, it was the perfect to be like, "Sorry, man, I don't smoke with anyone
Can't
else.
smoke
Yeah.
with you.
Sorry."
We can smoke in a circle. We were smoking in a circle, but it was like BYO, bring your own piece
Yeah.
and smoke out of your own shit.
Yeah.
Those were kind of fun days. Let's go back to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rewind.
Wiz Khalifa recently had to tell people that, like, hey, man, if you come in working in the studio with me, bring your own pack. Like, don't just come in and be like, oh, I'm just going to smoke on Wiz's weed.
Right. Right.
And if Wiz Khalifa is saying that, knowing how much weed he has,
It's true.
he must have been around some serious, like, weed leeches, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's wild that, like, he's saying, like, bring your own shit.
Yeah, that's wild. Good stuff. I feel great, Tim. Thank you. That snack really helped.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play a game?
Yeah, we can do it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh, my bad. Rewind.
Like, y'all want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
You're
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we can play a game.
Oh.
What game? Monopoly.
Two truths and a lie.
Are you going on the Creed quiz?
Yeah. I got a song. I got one song.
You'll fit right in.
Put your lighters up. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
What the fuck was that? That was deep. That was deep from the diaphragm.
You know I could do that, did you?
No. I've known you for so long. Never knew. Sorry, go ahead.
Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
I know that hurts.
Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
She finally got it. She's like, okay, ow.
Well, then the audio went out. Let's do it again. I'm just,
Chad says, can't hear you.
no, just,
I'm
they
just
didn't
kidding.
say that.
I was like, fuck.
Audio's good. I'm looking at audio.
What
now.
have I done this for?
Cameras are good.
I know
audio's
she
good.
needs to take a
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. Drink more. Say less. Drink more.
That came
The
from
range.
That-
The range.
The range.
Bitch. Icon. I'm gonna get Buck
Kiwi.
Cherry at my shit.
Kiwi, you're crazy. In the best way.
You just a lying bitch. Just one lie and one truth.
No. Just one lie and a couple truths.
It was the cocaine.
I love that cocaine. Okay.
Two truths and a lie is here. Boom.
Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie, yay. Two truths and a lie.
I'm gonna hold this like KB's holding the joint. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
I'm worried if I switch cameras that it's. I feel like when I switch cameras, that's like
When it
was messing
freezes?
Up, yeah.
Okay, don't. Do
Okay,
it.
so maybe don't.
Okay, so maybe try not doing that thing that does that.
Okay.
Does that sound good? No, he should be shopping, but I don't know. Okay. He's out buying new shoes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, all right. I said, go. You go, girl.
You go, girl. Go up, queen.
Yes, bitch.
Go get you some shoes. Why are you
What? Do you want me to start? Did you say?
What are you scared of?
Nothing.
Why are you whispering?
Yeah, what?
Why are you
You're
whispering into the
suspicious
microphone?
already.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No,
Who
I
wants to go
don't.
first?
No, I'm don't.
I'll go first.
All right.
What did we say the theme was?
Bad dates or getting stood up.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I didn't go. I haven't gone on a lot of dates. They don't usually get to the let's go on a date part. So obviously this was a very long time ago. I'm guesstimating like 2012. I had a crush on this young lady that I would talk to regularly. And I had asked her out on a date, and she basically was like, no. And I was like, cool. So to kind of get over that, I got on some dating apps, and I was talking to someone, and we had set up a lunch date. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go out on this date so I can like kind of just, forget about being rejected for that date.
Sure.
So I drove out for this lunch date. It was about a 40-minute drive out. And as I'm pulling into the place and like texting her, like, yo, I'm here, I get a long text that's like, hey, I got cold feet. I'm not really feeling it. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, like canceled the date as I was already pulling up to the place.
Wow.
So I was like, cool, that's fine. I love this. And so then ultimately what I did was I went to, again, this was a long time ago. So I went to the bar that the girl that I originally asked out and who rejected me, she was a bartender at. And this was like in the afternoon. So there was like no one there. So I went there and just drank heavily. And she's like, hey, you good? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like I set up this date to kind of get over things, and I got stood up, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And so she kind of felt bad, and she's like, all right, you know what? We'll hang out. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, guess what? She ghosted me. So yeah, that was a really fun period.
She offered a sympathy hang.
Yeah.
And then ghosted
And
you.
then yeah,
Wow.
That's fucked up.
right. It was a fun loop of like getting rejected and stood up.
Yeah.
That was typical for that time.
I get that. Yeah.
So
Me or you?
I can go.
Okay.
So, this was, I was doing comedy. I had just started dating this woman, and I had invited her out to one of my shows because then we were gonna go party in the city after the show because the show ended at like 9:30, and so like I had my homies out. They came to my show, and then they were like, "Yo," like, because I just took like the train up, and then they were like, "Yo, you can just stay at our crib, like, cause whatever, and we'll take you to the train or whatever the next morning." I was like, "Cool." So I'm like, "Yeah, my girl's gonna come up, like, and they're like, oh, cool, blah blah blah, like we excited to meet her, da 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 da." I do the show, good show, get off the stage. Like, hey, where are you at? She's like, oh, I'm on my way. I'm like, well, we're headed to the next spot. We're about to be out at, I forgot whatever fucking club we were going to. So we get to that club, and I'm like, all right, wait, hold up. Let me hit her up, see where she at. And she's like, oh, I'm about to park. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, let me, know it's free to get in before this time. I think it was like 11 or whatever. And so you all good, so just come in. We'll be inside or whatever. And so she's like, I'm inside, ordered a drink, waiting. I'm like, where the fuck is this bitch? Like, so then I call her, and she was like, oh, where are you? And I'm like, in the club. Like,
Yeah,
what are
where
you?
I told you I was.
I had told you where I was. And so she's like, oh, hold up. I'm still looking for parking. And I'm like, wait, what? You just told me that like you had parking. Like, what the fuck is going on? And so I'm like, dude, figure out whatever. I'm like, we're about to hop over to Andersonville because there's like a late night spot over there. And so we knew that like we could go to this bar, and then end the night at that late night spot. And so we go to the next bar. And I'm like, all right, so we're over here. She's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, it's easier parking up. It's further north. It's,
Sure.
you know. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized, like, oh, I'm being, like, actively stood up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like
she's still playing.
Yeah.
But she ain't coming.
She's not coming. She's not coming at all. And
At one point, you just start playing along. You're like, all right, yep.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I see you. I see you trying to park.
But the fucked up thing was I had told my homies, like, yo, my girl is coming out, da-da-da. And so they look at me like, what the fuck happened with the whole girlfriend thing? And I'm like, oh, no, you know, like, I don't know, like, and they're like, is this so, like, do you have a girlfriend? Like, they was looking at me like,
Yeah.
you know, when
You're lying. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like,
Oh, KB has a girlfriend and she goes to
Yeah.
another school. Yeah.
yeah. And so, like, after that, you know, I was like, I end up just kicking it with the homies for the rest of the night. And she hit me up at, like, we were probably grabbing pizza at this little pizza spot. And she hit me up like, oh, well, what are you doing right now? And I was like, oh, you know, my phone is about to die. It wasn't. But, you know, like, she straight up, like, stood me up. And I thought about having, like, a little booty call, like, hitting her up and being like, yeah, come over, because we were about to head back to the crib anyway. But I was like, I don't want to look like an extra goofy. I already look stupid as fuck. Like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go out that sad. So that was the time I was stood up. I'm going to be real. This was earlier, honestly. I stayed with that girl for longer than I should have.
That happens. That happens. That does happen.
I stayed with her a little bit longer than I should have. But
Happens to the best of us. And here we are now. Look at us now.
Yeah.
Look at you guys now. Look at you guys now. All right. Mine is more of a me doing the standing up.
oh, word.
Yeah, in a way. Okay. It was justified. Absolutely justified. This was the day that they were shutting the bars down for COVID.
Okay.
Like shutting everything down for COVID.
Okay.
Okay. This is my last date. Okay. I go with this guy who I had been talking to probably off of a dating app, but we had a mutual friend, and the mutual friend was a girl who I think she was dating a comedian at the time, but she used to come to the open mic all the time, and she's still a friend to the comedy scene. Okay. And when she found out that we were talking, because he told her, he's like, oh, you know Aimee, da da da. When she told me, she was like, good luck. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And she's like, no, nothing. And I'm like, interesting. Okay. So whatever, we go on a date. We go to an escape room.
Okay.
We do not get out.
Yeah.
And looking back, I was like, he did question. Like, I was solving shit. And he's like, well, I don't know if that's it. Red flag. Anyway. And this dude sounded exactly like, I don't know if I said this. He sounded exactly like former guest of the Happy Corner podcast, Brandon Andreessen. He had a very distinct voice.
Yeah.
And it was exactly his voice. We even ran into Brandon on this date. And I was like, and they were both like, holy shit. Like, they both recognized.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. So whatever. Anyway, we go to the bar, and I think we like find out while sitting at the bar that like they're gonna close that night, and that's gonna be it for 2 weeks, right? And so we're throwing them back. We are drinking.
Yeah.
Okay. And at some point he's like, well, you shouldn't drive, even though I guess I did drink a little more than he did, but he's like, you shouldn't drive. Maybe you should come back to my place. We'll leave your car here. I have a very specific rule that I drive to places.
Yeah.
I don't drive to homes. I don't let you pick me up from my home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very, because if I need to get the fuck out of there, I want to be able to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
But the date was going well, so I was like, cool. Now, I didn't really like know much about this dude's place, his living situation. He gave me one of those like, yeah, like I'm taking over my dad's house and he's staying with me, but like I'm pretty sure Buddy was just living with his dad, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm like, okay, whatever. And so we go to his house and like
Oh, your dad living with you, but all of his shit is in the entire house, and your shit is just
in one room. That's odd. That's suspicious.
A painting of your dad and your mom on their wedding day, but it's your house. Get the fuck out.
No. I'm going to tell you that like how this man was not a little bit embarrassed or like questioned, like, could we go back to your house? Like nothing. Why he would bring me here, I don't know, because it was a absolute hoarder house. Like not even organized hoard, like aisles to walk in. It's garbage and it's stanky and it's a mattress that you can barely get to in the fucking living room that he sleeps on, surrounded by garbage and just shit. And now I'm here without my car. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck me. I'm like, this is what that girl was talking about.
Yeah.
Good luck. You should have fucking warned me.
Yeah.
You should have fucking warned me. So now I don't want to be mean and I'm scared. And his dad's somewhere. Where is he? I don't know.
His
in
dad
there.
He's buried in there somewhere.
His dad in the walls peeking through.
He comes home and he's just like, hey, so a hand comes out of a pile of garbage, goes back in.
I'm
Eyes move on
accidentally
pictures and
sitting on
shit.
his dad, and like I just don't know. Like it was so scary. It was so scary. Shout out Chef of Chi-Town for subbing for 20 months. That's a long time. Okay.
Yeah. For shizzle, my nizzle.
Wow.
This is the content you pay for. So I'm in this, it's late. I'm drunk. I'm not close to home. And I'm just fucking terrified. Like, and he's just like, just go to sleep. Like, he's trying to put the moves on me. I'm like, I don't know. It smells so bad in here, man. So he ends up falling asleep, like drunk falling asleep, like passing out, right? So like, I'm like, okay, cool. And so I ended up calling the mutual. Well, I like had to snap her. I don't have her number, but I ended up getting a hold of her. And I was like, do you live close to so-and-so? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, can you please come get me? And she's like, girl, you're at the house. I'm like, help me get the fuck out of here. Like, try MacGyvering through garbage.
Quietly
Like the
swim out of
door-
this sea of
dude,
garbage.
The door is right there. Like how close this is, it's right there, but there's just stuff everywhere. And I'm trying to like,
The tension is building.
oh God, it was the most intense thing I've ever been through.
The good news is if he was drunk, he was out.
He was out. He was out. And he's like bear snoring. And just the audacity of this man to try to fuck around with me.
His dad peeked around with some garbage, like, this way, young lady, this
Come on. Here,
way
take
to
this.
freedom.
Here, take this. You'll need it. It's one of the garbage like grabbers.
Set up a series of checkpoints. You will fight small spiders on the way. It's like an RPG.
So yeah, and I just like I got out the door, I shut the door, I fucking bolted. She's down the street a little bit. Wait, and it was like from a scene from a
bolted?
fucking movie, dude.
You bolted?
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, I can breathe.
Wow.
You're like, I could taste it.
Nom, 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 nom. Old girl had water, a blanket for me.
You're safe now. She just wrapped you.
I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
You're shaking.
Why didn't you tell me?
You're shaking. It's not even cold outside.
Oh, it's the middle of summer.
As she takes off, he appears at the brake lights just with his arm up in there. Like, oh, get you again.
He was so like drunk and like vulgar. Like he kept drinking at the house. I'm like, where are you getting this shit? Throwing beer, you know? And it just like his hitting on me got more and more vulgar. And I'm like, you have the audacity to, you don't even have a sheet on this mattress, my guy. Like, so
I don't think you want to see a sheet on that sheet from that mattress, though.
I don't want to see none of that.
Like, he the type to, like, eat chicken wings in bed, then wipe his hands right.
Yeah. So especially after that, I drive myself.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I'm going to be honest. I hope you're the lie. For the love of God, I hope for all of our sake.
Yeah.
That was can you imagine how depressed I was through COVID? Because that was the last date I got to go on.
Going out with a bang.
Yeah.
Mine was
Still
bad.
friends. I'm
Mine
still
was-
friends with that girl.
Mine was a bad threesome, so it's all right. Buddy fapping in the corner.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I mean, all kidding aside, I think I'm going to stick to I hope you are the liar.
thank you. I appreciate
No
that.
problem.
Tim, you went to the bar that
Bar
the first
and
girl that
got
rejected you that
He said he got drunk at that bar.
in
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah. I remember this because it was a Friday, and this was back when I was in the bowling league. So this was like, I did drink then.
But you went to the bar that the first girl who rejected you.
Yeah. I was still
Worked
friends
at?
with her. Yeah.
Oh. And she was like, "Fine, Timmy. Fine, sad Timmy. I'll hang out with you." And then was like, "This will get him."
This will push him over the edge.
That's really. Do I know that person?
Yes. Yes, you do. I feel like I was living at mom and dad's at this time. Like, just started working at Vintage Tech. It was before comedy. That's why I'm saying like 2012 feels like, which was, only 11 years ago. Mm-hmm. Which I love that.
Well, I hope you're lying. 'Cause
Good.
that's sad.
Yeah.
That's a mean thing to do. You say you're still friends with her?
No.
Oh.
God, no.
Okay.
At the time, I was still friends with her, even though I was rejected.
Interesting. And KB, where did that girl live? Where did this girlfriend live?
Like up by Gurney.
And you still dated her for a long time after that.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No.
This was before me. I existed in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was early.
But I feel like your friend's questioning whether you actually have a girlfriend. If you dated her for a while, like, there should be some proof of life.
Or was this like the beginning of y'all's shit
I hadn't brought her
to anything?
around because it's how it started. Because it started with us as like fuck buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Decided to date.
yeah. And so we were like kind of in that limbo, but I hadn't really, like, I don't talk about, like, I don't kiss and tell technically,
Yeah.
like, about every single,
Mm-hmm.
so, like, yeah. We were just kind of in this, but she really wanted to come see me allegedly perform or whatever. And then strung me along, and so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That perpetual stand-up. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I'm a little stumped.
I'm a little surprised that that's the last before the lockdowns. I don't think that it would be something that risky at that time, knowing how seriously you took it.
I think my thing too with Aimee's story is this is the first I'm hearing of it, and I feel like if this legitimately happened, I feel like all the stories of Aimee's that I'm like, I've never heard this, and this should be a bit. So that's why I'm still leaning towards Aimee a little bit.
I don't know. That one was a little too traumatizing for me to do a bit about.
Guys, what if we're all the liar? or
Can I tell?
Truth
Can I?
teller. Huh?
This is a hard one. It's always fucking hard. That's what she said. It's always hard though. Like, I don't know. How long were you with her?
After that.
After that, or like prior to that?
Okay, prior to that,
Yeah.
I feel is important too.
Okay, so all in all, we probably after that incident, she did make it to a show. So,
What a weird thing to do to your girlfriend.
like 9 months, 10 months,
Altogether.
yeah,
Or prior.
all. This is such a. She was a friend of a friend
Okay.
that I knew, and we started as fuck buddies for like maybe of those 10 months, the first 3.5 months,
Okay.
off to the side.
At no point when you were going from, like, at the point when she was like, oh yeah, I'm just looking for parking, and she's just playing.
Yeah.
At that point when you're about to go to your next spot, you don't think like, hey, instead of finding parking, find me and we'll ride to the next spot together.
No, because we was just like, we just kept shit moving. We just kept it moving because like I didn't have a car, and like they were like
ready to go. Let's
yeah,
go. I would have
Let
been
me-
good. Like, hey, find me. I'm walking to the
I
spot.
did try that, but we weren't where we were going wasn't so far that it was like fuck it. You know what? Instead of trying to keep a track of your car here, just drive it up. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Instead of having and then us trying to get back to it at the end of the night.
Yeah.
That's what we were really thinking. Like, not like, oh, I'm just gonna wait here for you, because like they had other plans and I didn't drive.
Okay. I don't know. It's a little suspicious, and I'm a little suspicious of Timmy because I'm like, you went to the bar of the chick who rejected you. Like, that's just such a
Loser thing to do. Well, here, let me tell you about something about your boy Timmy Blaze back in 2012.
okay. You guys vote. You guys are both voting for me.
Yeah, I'm. But the Timmy and the drinking thing is kind of weird.
That is also weird.
Because even in your how old were you when you were in the bowling league?
It was right before we
It was before
did
comedy. So I think that was like, well, if it was 11 years ago,
Yeah.
late 20s.
Okay, but you wasn't drinking like that.
Actually,
that
I was in a drinking league and I had a bowling problem. Okay. That's what our
I
search said.
don't really like. I recall him having like a beer at bowling, but not like
Yeah, but he said it
Every
past
once in a
how
while.
like at like 21, 22,
he
was
just
kinda,
did not drink. Yeah, he was not a drinker.
Yeah.
And then I got into a drinking league and I got a bowling problem.
I would drink, and I'm pretty sure Tim would drive us back.
No, this was when this was before, because remember I was in a league with Don't give me that look. I was in a league with, it was like Cassie and.
Oh, it's not the league that I was in now,
Right.
conveniently. Maybe that's suspicious.
Whatever.
I swore you were just talking about the bowling league we were in.
No, because I did a league a couple years before that. Because we did bowling
But
league pretty
11
much
years
right
ago-
before we started doing comedy.
So you're saying we did our bowling league like 10 years ago, and you did this one 11 years ago?
Something like that, yes. That is what I'm saying.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Okay. I think Timmy's the liar.
Cool. You know what? I'm going to vote for me too.
And see that when and the way that he said drink, and I got drunk, and I'm like, really, Timmy? Like, I don't know if I buy that.
It's like, here's
That's the reason why I wanted to know what age it was, because I remember him talking about when he didn't.
He corrected it.
yeah,
He corrected
that's what
it.
I thought. Blaha said I vote AMY, and so I.
Real quick, somebody messaged Aimee for a spot at the Open Mic Tuesday and spelled it AMY. And I won't
Wait.
say last names. Yeah. Yeah. On
Wait.
Facebook Messenger.
Wait.
Where her name is. Yep.
Yep.
So Aimee responded to him, no problem, Mike, MYKE.
He fucking died. He was like, I'm so sorry. It was talk to text. I'm like, no, you're fine.
Which
I
is
had
exactly
to.
what I said, because I
Yeah.
said when I do talk to
I
text,
had
it
to.
changes
I had
Amway, which is probably Blaha's on his phone, I know. So pretty cool. We got in the chat 1 vote for Aimee, 1 vote for Timmy, and 1 vote for KB.
What the fuck?
And it's funny. I was like, oh, we got some active chat today. We'll actually get some
Right,
votes.
right.
Yo,
That
what
does not
the
help at all.
fuck? Wow.
That does
Who's
not
that?
help. T.
All right.
Here is that Timmy. Blaha votes me.
Well, he votes for you and someone AMY.
Yeah, someone named Amy.
Yeah, with an AMY. All right, fuck it. I'll vote for me too. So, we got 2 votes for me.
2 votes for Amy.
I will be honest about this. Adele knows whether I'm the liar or not.
Okay. So we can't.
So we can. All right.
She can't be a tiebreaker.
What do you think?
We all
What's
got
on?
1. Y'all 2 are at each other. That Timmy and the drinking is just, I can't get over that hump.
It's a little-
Because it's so obvious. And I have seen Timmy have a beer like at 4th of July, but it's like slow.
And nursing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And he's telling us he was
get-
throwing them
yeah.
back at the bar. Here's the thing. That's why I'm like, I feel a little tricky because I'm like, damn, that's a crazy thing to try to lie about because we know you.
yeah.
Or is it something that you're bringing up because it's so unlike you?
Yeah.
So, Tim's playing fucking mind games.
Dude, I'm playing Minecraft. That's what I've been doing this whole time.
Okay, so who are we going with first?
I don't know. What do we do? I have 2 votes. Timmy has 2 votes. KB has 1. Yeah.
I guess so.
So we would ask KB first, I think. She has the least amount of votes.
All right, so I'm gonna let the dice decide for me.
Decide what?
Whether
if you're lying or not?
Wait, what?
We were going to ask you first.
Oh, if I'm lying or not?
Yeah.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
Oh.
I thought it was me deciding if.
No.
Oh, I got you. Because I was gonna be like, I don't know.
If KB's the liar.
The one
she's-
time I don't vote KB, it's going to be KB.
It's going to be KB. Tim, you ask her. I can't bear to do it.
I don't want to. All right, fine. Hey, KB.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you Are you the liar?
No. No, my shorty really did that. I stayed with her for.
and you stayed with her.
Yep, I did.
I've
I
done-
did.
That was kind of the believable part to me. I'm sorry. Because, no, I've been there. I've done that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, that's the only reason why. Yeah, the getting back and forth to her car and shit. I was like, I'm not about to deal with that. Meet us over there, because then that way, when you leave, you can just walk right out to your whip.
All right. T said, sorry, Katie.
Yeah, you thought I no.
You thought.
But
Okay,
no.
T, now revote so we can decide who is getting asked next.
Who is your second guess?
Hell yeah.
That's how we do it.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Aimee.
Yeah.
She said
Oh.
Aimee.
Aimee.
She
All
said,
right.
Aimee.
Tell us, please.
Do we ask me or Timmy? I have the most votes now.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna ask Timmy.
No, don't ask me.
Timmy,
Yo.
it's your boy
It's your boy, Timmy, please.
in the house.
Coming at ya. So, do you have a question you would like to ask me?
I do.
Are you
The
a
liar.
Nah, dog.
No?
No.
Are you lying?
I clearly just stated that I am not.
I didn't know if you're lying about lying
Okay.
or lying about telling the truth.
I don't like lying about lying.
Not a fan.
When it comes to lying, I tell the truth about lying. In-
Very
Uh-oh.
interesting.
Is this a Sterling thing where we all told the truth?
All right,
And
Aimee.
there are no liars here.
Aimee,
Yes.
are you the liar?
Somebody go get Sterling because I am fucking lying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then why do we need to get Sterling?
Yeah.
I don't know. No reason.
All right, cool. I
Yeah,
voted for
I'm lying.
Amy with the whole thing.
No.
No.
Called it. Well, you didn't spell my name right, so.
Autocorrect. Chill out. It was autocorrect. We got it, Blaha. This is a knuckle for.
No.
We did it. We did it.
I did go on a date with that guy, mutual friends, same person. Did have my car. He did have a hoarder house, but it was not that extreme. I did not get stuck there. I did not have to have someone drive me home. I did not stay there long.
Yeah.
It was organized hoard, but it was still, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stank.
Yeah. But I just left. He did try to fuck around with me.
Right.
And his like disabled dad is like in the living room, and the house is so hoardy that you can't close a bedroom door. And I'm like, no.
He's like, if I stack the pizza boxes in front of the door, it's like.
It
like a
wasn't like
privacy
it wasn't like a garbagey hoard. It was like dude keeps boxes of magazines, type of shit.
that type of shit. Okay.
Yeah, still not very comfy.
Or why do they think like one of these magazines will be worth something?
Dude, I
They're
don't
not
know.
reading them.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a whole thing. I think there's many reasons.
If they
And the moths just be
Right.
loving their house like
The moths be mothing.
Yeah.
You know.
you know what it is? They're probably like, one day, I'm gonna get like super into paper mache, and I'm gonna need so much paper. That's
Really
it.
gonna get.
Cannot throw these away.
Yeah. Dude did sound like Brandon Andreessen. They did run into each other.
That part was real too.
Yes. I think I
thought-
made that up.
No, I remember you talking
Yeah.
about
Because we
I
had
remember-
just had Brandon on.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy.
the mutual who dated a comedian. That part is
Also true. She also did say good luck to me, and I never did confirm if that's why.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I didn't get stuck in his house. Okay, so I'll tell you, Tim texted me earlier and was like, hey, I don't know if we've done this theme before, but I know that I've at least told the only stories that I can think of on this topic on the podcast before. And I was like, I'm writing back to him and I said, yeah, I can't really come up with anything. And then I was like, nope. I can't really think of anything either, but also I'm perfect and everybody wants to date me and every date has gone wonderful. So I don't know what to say. So that's what happened. I almost caught myself up, but I knew in that moment that you weren't the liar. And so I'm talking to Sterling because I'm like, God damn it, Sterling, why'd you make me fucking lie? I always bitch at him. And so I'm like, what the fuck am I going to say? Like that I haven't talked about on the podcast already. And my initial plan was that I wanted to describe the plot of a movie.
So I was like a real babe, pig in the city.
No, mine was like, Sterling was like, I was a real painting nerd in high school and I wore glasses and a ponytail and the most popular. And he's like, and in this story, Timmy's younger than me and the soccer team came and helped clean the house because my mom died. Like it was the whole thing. But I was like, damn it. I didn't know what to lie about. So I just kind of over-exaggerated and added some stuff. Feel like I did a pretty good job, but I got caught.
Yeah.
I got caught lying.
Hey.
But are you happy that it was a lie? You wanted me to lie?
Yeah, I was happy that it was a lie because right when the lockdowns happened, that's reckless. That's super reckless.
But it was rooted in reality. So.
Yeah.
Still.
Yes. I still went out that day. Yeah. I don't think we knew. We found out at the bar that shit was closing down. We knew that it was coming. We just didn't know. We were being safe.
Oh,
we were in the escape room wearing masks. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't talk to that guy.
Hey, this is a PSA to everybody out there. You don't need to play two truths to the lie in the real world. Like, if you just need a day off, just take the day off. Take a couple of days off. It's okay. We support you getting your mental health. You don't gotta be abducted. You don't have to be, because this Carly Russell story.
What a roller coaster! What a roller coaster. Tim, do you know this one?
I haven't been following it very closely, but I remember it unfolding, and I saw a lot of commentary on Facebook about it, and I was just like, oh boy.
Well, the lady.
Yeah, you want to give a quick synopsis?
Quick synopsis: young lady calls family, says she sees a baby on the highway. She's gonna go help it. It sounds like she's in a tussle, and then they don't hear from her in 2 days for 2 days or whatever. They send out an Amber Alert. They send out like alerts, and it spreads through social media. It goes viral. People are looking for like, oh, what happened? People are talking about how people traffickers that use babies to lure different people and to not get out of your car and all this other stuff. And then like a day later, she's returned home to her family from the traffickers. And then the Alabama chief relays the story about what happened, and that they had her tied up and they were
Feeding her Cheez-Its. Feeding her Cheez-Its and painting her nails, right? She had her nails painted.
Yeah. And
Cheez-Its.
Now
That was specific.
Yeah.
She must have been snacking on Cheez-Its and she's like, fuck, what if they check my shit? Like, what if, like, she must have been. They tied me up and fed me Cheez-Its. That was, I don't know where that one came from.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I hope she gets whatever,
She was obviously going through something, man.
Yeah. And she's not the only one that has done this. There's been quite a few.
Yes.
Like moments where and we got to understand that like sometimes mental health moments don't look like the typical mental health moments. Like there's certain things like when people have like rage outbursts, I'm like, people be like, oh man, what a roid head, what a that. It's like, no, or like anger is another emotion that we need to acknowledge exists within this palette of different human emotions. So like Looking at like why she did that and what she was researching, I still don't get what she was gonna learn from Taken, and I still stand by that. But like she researched, like just anyways.
Yeah, she set it up too, and it was
Yeah.
that sucked.
Yeah.
Because it started, and they're like, it was all over TikTok. They're like, hey, we got to get this out there. Like, this girl's missing. Like she saw a kid on the side of the road. Da 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 da. Their family heard a scream, and then the phone went. All this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then it did blow up, and people were talking about it, and then all of a sudden there was like these kind of piece of shit creators being like, I don't buy it. And then now all these other creators being like, of course you don't fucking buy it. Like, da 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 da. And then it comes up that she's lying. And then these shitty creators are like, see?
And like here's the thing about like sometimes, and I want to say this, and we can move right along.
We'll get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Is like people be jumping to. I had to explain to this dude. Because he was like, man, like, we don't want people to think that this, like, black lady doing this is, like, typical. And I was like, dude, like, nobody is looking at black people and being like, oh, well, look at that. They, da-da-da. I was like, because every race has had a motherfucker that has pulled this. Like, there's so many stories of people having these moments where they, like, go missing or they've been abducted or some shit. And it turns out, like, no, they was off in the woods for, like, a week.
They needed to get away for a minute.
It's like, dude, like...
Also, it shouldn't just go take the week off.
Yeah.
Like, the people that are feeling obligated to do something dramatic like this to get away for a second or, like, take care of... Like, that's fucked up. It should just be easier to be able to get something taken care of.
Yeah, but they...
And not, like, crying for help.
Yeah, but they might not know how to articulate what is really happening with them. And this, in their mind, this is the way to go about it. I don't understand it because it's very convoluted. But for some people, like, that is how they maneuver the situation. But, like, yeah, it looks very different for everybody, but... On the flip side to that, yes, I'm cackling. I'm cackling about her search. I'm cackling about her asking, does she have to pay for an Amber Alert? I'm cackling.
She did ask that. She did ask that. You gotta pay for that? Who submits that?
Who books that?
Who books that?
Now, how do we reserve that?
I gotta submit a clip or...
Me going missing. POV. Yeah. I go missing.
Where
am I? Tied up, eating Cheez-Its. It was an elaborate story that clearly wasn't, like, it was thrown together. Like, it wasn't thought through very well. I think she panicked a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think she thought it was going to end up getting the coverage.
Right.
Because it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't.
Yeah.
And this was the let's change that. And then she was like, fuck.
Hey, she woke up.
She was just chilling, she was painting her nails.
Yeah. Shorty woke up and was like, let me see what's happening.
Dude, I think one of the things is she, like, unblocked her boyfriend, too. They were like, that's suspicious. Yep. She was like, oh, shit, they covered it.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Now I got to come back. Now I got to get dropped off. She just comes to the door. She's like, hello.
It's an Uber. Like, they interviewed an Uber driver. Like, did she look beaten or bruised? No.
They said there's ring footage throughout the neighborhood of, like, at the start of the neighborhood, she's just casually walking.
Yeah.
And then the closer to home she gets, she starts running and flailing. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a great look.
Yo, but that's a whole movie right there.
It is a whole... Well, that's some Gone Girl.
Yeah.
But, like, didn't... plan with enough time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the Gone Girl shit, that was that was planned out. Why didn't she use that as a reference? Taken?
Yeah, take it. But she wasn't good at. She clearly. Listen, she was not.
No, she did not think it was going to get the coverage.
She's not the brightest. Not the like. This was not. Just, you know what? Honestly, she could have just said, "I'm having a mental health. I need a few mental health days.
Yeah, I need a break.
I need a break," and that probably would have went further and did better for her than
Then what happened?
what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she got fired from her job.
Yeah, now she doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, how would you feel if one of your coworkers faked their abduction? Are you just letting them? Like, are you just?
It doesn't take a lot for me to get pissed off at one of my coworkers. So I feel like that would really probably piss me off. That would probably, I'd be like, really? Why? And I did. She doesn't work there anymore, but I did have a coworker that would pull some shit like that. She would. She used to fake faint in the building. But like, it was always so pretty. Like, she looked.
Was it?
Yeah. She would always like
Yeah.
get to hold on to the table before she fell all the way down. I'm like, damn, I don't faint like that. And then when she lands, she's like, you know, spread out all nice, looking beautiful. Her hair falls in the exact right spot. She happens to faint in the spots that don't have cameras either. It's so bizarre. It must be like an electronic thing. She'd be like, I only feel good when I'm being monitored by cameras.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about it. We were having a really busy day. We were very, very short-staffed. This was a while ago. We were very short-staffed, and then we all get the notification at the same time in the Teams chat. Hey, guys, I fainted in the break room. Could someone come help me? And we couldn't. We were busy. And we all just kind of collectively picked up our phones, saw the message, and then put it down.
I can help the next person in line.
Next
please.
in line. So you got the dog days 8th.
You want to use any points? Or?
You have 14.25 in loyalty points. You want to? Oh, you want to get it down to 50 even? Yeah. Give me a second to do the math.
We got a good sell on carts today. If you're interested. You having good long
She had-
conversations with customers.
Finally, somebody, a manager, went and checked on her, and she was sprawled out, very pretty on the floor. I fainted, and they're like, "Can you get up now? What's up? Do you need to go?" She did faint on camera, in the window area, and the guy that was taking IDs at the window, she fainted behind him. She's like, this is when she grabbed onto the table and then like fell down lightly. And a customer who was at the window goes, "Is she okay?" And he goes, yeah, she does that sometimes.
Oh my God.
Which is funny to me because just like knowing that she's not really fainting and she is very conscious on the floor, and hears him say, "Nah, she does that sometimes," and she can't be like, "Hey." No, I don't. It's a medical condition. So anyway, she doesn't work there anymore. That's a fun one. I'm like, damn, girl. She would fake her abduction. She would, 100%. And they would be like, "Hey, so-and-so got abducted." And we'd be like, okay.
And clearly she didn't go far. This shorty, she didn't go far because she got back immediately.
Yeah, she was quick.
Immediately.
And I was like, oh, she's like driving around with Cheez-Its.
Yeah. But all right, let's say you was just gonna run away. you gonna have your abducted moment. Where you at least going?
Well, not the woods. I mean, it would have to be like the most relaxing weekend ever. And by myself, you know. You can't be out in the public.
Where you going by yourself?
I guess the woods. I don't know. How do you that's what I'm saying. It's hard to just go somewhere and not have to say anything about it. And nobody would know about it. You leave a paper trail everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's not easy to do. Everyone that's gotten a COVID vaccine, they have the chip and it tracks them.
Yeah.
So
we keep trying to tell you guys this. You know what happened during the pandemic?
All right, Flat Earth Dave. All right. What do you got going this week?
SNF.
Mm-hmm.
We got SNF every Thursday at Two Brothers Roundhouse, August 28th. So yeah, y'all check that out. Make sure you go to that. August 28th, short film, The Drug Coalition Part 2 is coming out. A new trailer is coming out this week of a fight scene, which is going to be super dope. Nice. Shout out to Peter Daniel for working on that and getting that done, holding it down, POP. Yeah, that's what I'm primarily like kind of putting a lot of my energy towards for the next little bit. It's just promoting and ramping that up, promotion for that.
Nice.
And then I got recording a couple of podcasts for the music podcast that I'm doing so I got the guest Matt Drufke is going to be on the episode, which will be fun, and Brian Christopher.
Nice.
So it'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we got the See You Next Tuesday comedy open mic every Tuesday in the Speakeasy of Mojo's in downtown Plainfield. The car show is still going on, which has been either fun or not fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fun or just not. That's what you get.
Yeah.
But anyway, please come to the open mic. And we have the Shots and Giggles the fourth Saturday of every month at the Drunken Donut. We have Joe DeGan booked coming up.
Oh,
we
word?
have our Sammy. We have him booked coming up. Yes.
For Shots and Giggles?
Yes.
For Shits and Donuts?
For Shits and Donuts. Yep, for Shits and Donuts. Super stoked.
Oh, that's awesome.
Super
I can't
stoked.
wait.
Yeah. So excited for the upcoming months. Yesterday's show was amazing. Great turnout. Great crowd. Yeah. Tim, when are you going to start reviewing stuff from Temu? Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Once we get sponsored, I'll do it.
Oh, right.
Once
right,
they
right,
pay
right,
me.
Right.
Once they pay me.
Well, good.
No, we're getting everything set up now with as far as like sound and video and all that crap. So hopefully by next week I'll have some more information for you.
Anything you want to promote?
Nope.
Sweet.
I think our video paused anyway, so
Perfect.
as good a time as ever.
Perfect. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right. Well, we'll be back next week. We'll see you then. Have a fantastic week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
It's time to laugh. Hell yeah. Boredom is just
It was.
Aimee have.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Pull up, but share is the happy corner.
Whatever.